Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for Saturday, June 7, 2025. Very interesting 10-race card. Well, this is this weekend is very good for local racing with the first trio classics, the 1,000 and 2,000 guineas to be run. First race starts approximately 11:50 p.m. Well, not p.m., a.m. rather. 7.5 furlongs or 1,500 meters is the journey. It's for cheers and up. Optional claimers, $250,000 to $350,000. Also eligible are needed but 6-year-olds and up who have only won 2 races, and native bred 5-year-olds. Maiden. Wonder what a maiden would be doing in this. Anyway, 12 declared. Number 1, Line of Ekati, back with Ryan Lewis after scoring on the 6th of April, going a mile. Easily beating Last Dance and So Magnificent, who is here once again. Not much competition then, and Line of Ekati could get in the exotics. Number 2, Muzzle. The visor will be off for this, but Shane Ellis stays and stretching out after last week's second place finish. 4.5 length display over 5.5 furlongs. Will Muzzle get the distance? Yeah. 57 kilos, yeah. Shane Ellis, yeah. But can win. But I'm expecting at least a top 4 slot for D. Number 5 now. This one is a closer, trained by trainer Philip Elliott and owned by himself and his son. The first good display for this horse was on the 23rd of March, going 7 furlongs, closing to be 4 and 6 to Solar Black, Shibum, and High Diplomacy. Came back on the 19th of April, going 7.5 furlongs, and was a little closer to the pace, and finished 2.25 lengths fourth to Fault Line, Herring, and Key Flight. Didn't show anything, was never a factor on the 17th of May. That was in the 500,000 optional claiming class, and now down to 350,000 with Radish Roman. Normally passes tired horses up the stretch. Will she get enough pace to go at? I think it's possible. In San Angeles, been a while, and obviously haven't, well, seems to have multiple issues. Number 8, Anna Lynx, had no chance on the 24th of May for $700,000 claim with O'Neill Mullins. Got good support, 92, so that augurs well. Finished 6th behind Catawba, Big Jewel, and No More Deal. Back to $250,000 with O'Neill Mullins, who was on board in that last race. This drop in class signifies that Anna Lynx will be more focused this time and have a growth chance of return to winning ways. And then Casual Peach stepped up at exercise, capable of a top 4 spot, especially dropping to $250,000. Should have a chance of fighting this out. But number 8, Anna Lynx, looks likely one. So number 10, Casual Peach. Number 2, Muzzle. Number 5, Maya. Number 1, Line of Ekati. Open day shout outs to trainer Daniel Inchi Harvey, who is now training horses in Canada. He moves his train from Gulfstream to Canada, still has horses at Gulfstream, and have some here locally. Trainer Mark Passley, Leon Minot, Safi Joseph, very fine gentleman. I have his phone number and I can call him anytime during the day and rap. And Anthony Harris, who recently had his first win in Canada. Race 2, 6 furlongs over 1,200 meters for 3 and up. The claiming race, ratio $1.2 to $1.5 million, 8 declared for this event. The 1,000 boy took a while to return to start after claim on the 15th of March. Therefore, a trainer who is patient, so I'm expecting a okay display on this one. Not to win though. Who knows? In 3 round Bengali, heavily raced mare who lost against Tougher last week. Well, Tougher on paper, I should say. That was on the, 31st of May, going a mile. And took up running at the firm point, but got beat by neck to the out of class money miser. Cutting back to 6 furlongs now. Trainer Patrick Lynch should have the horse refreshed, being the caliber trainer that he is. Can he win? I don't think so. But he will run a very good race. Number 4, Ability. Former top class trio who makes her season's debut with much workout according to the track and pool. Wesley Emery gets the call, and that's very interesting. And he's selling for $1 million. Well, how come not 1.5? But who knows what will happen. In 5, Talona, beaten on May the 10th by Brompton Alex, who would not have a chance here in this race. So, go figure. Number 7, Milos. Oh, let me get back to Talona. This is a claiming race, and normally anything can happen. Anyway, number 7, Milos. Claim on 27th of April by a 95% off the claim winning connection. Looks the one to beat as he ran good against better than these in last 10 starts. Number 7, my selection, Milos. From number 1, Taurus Boy. Number 3, Rani Bengali, reluctantly. Number 5, Talona. Ability. I haven't shown any ability on the workouts for me to consider him, but who knows, he may turn up and trump this field. Rider is 3, 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. It's a restricted imported chosen up for non-reserve 2 race. And ladybirds 3 and 4-year-olds who haven't won 3 races. 6 declared. Number 1, Uncle Mo, well-bred US import who knows only one way to run, and that's on the lead. Will he lead? Number 3, Ride All Day. Well, it's there to see tomorrow. Number 2, Fearless Mission. We'll be trying to close to be a factor if the speed collapses, and it has to collapse. It's very bad for Fearless Mission to win. But you can consider Fearless Mission for a 3rd slot. Number 3, Ride All Day makes his seasonal debut, well-trained, patient to train, but has issues. However, has looked fluent in recent weeks and will try going from pole to pole if number 1 on Williamore doesn't harass him too much and he fails. Number 6, Miss Moneypenny, high price, yearling sale filly, who first 2 run were good enough, and after that, nothing. Looking a wee bit better since last race. Number 2, Ride All Day for number 1 on Williamore. Race 4, 10 declared. a mile they go or 1,600 meters. 3 of them optional claimers, $600 to $700,000. 6 of them who has only won 3 races. Number 1, Solar Black, should get in the exotics. I expected this horse to run better on the 4th of May when finishing second, 40 minutes behind Storm, going 7.5 furlongs. But that wasn't the case. Can win this race, that I can tell you. And the 3/4 line will be closing fast, but we'll find we'll find 2 or 3 better. It's looking in very good condition. Number 6, Embodies, race hard on May the 24th. And is having a hard gallop 7 days after, Saturday the 31st. Well, that race I'm speaking about was 20. Oh, sorry, what am I saying? Yes, Embodies ran on the 24th of May, finishing 3rd, 3 days behind Carabao and Big Drill. And come back 7 days to gallop 7 furlongs on the 31st of May in 1:34 4/5. Let's see what that will do, even with the brilliant Shane Ellis. Number 8, Lucy in the Sky, was a late month starter, went up for sale for $700,000 in that claiming race that she intended to run on the 4th of May. Back at the same tag. Hey, tricks in trade is a plenty by these top traders of late. Let's see if the Sky will produce Lucy tomorrow. Number 9, Crimson, 9-year-old, was raced once in 2025. That was on the 1st of February and was claiming that race. I'm a bit iffy on this horse due to the lack of start, but looking vastly improved in condition and should hit the board. Number 8, Lucy the Sky. Number 1, Solar Black. Number 6, Embodies. Number 9, Crimson. Number 3, and that's 4th line. Race 5, it's a maiden special weight, restricted to fillies only, cheers, native bred, 14 declared, 5.5 furlongs, or 1,100 meters. Number 3, Duchess, fairly well-bred horse, but has been disappointing. Ran out of the straights and was well attended on the pole on the 10th of May, and ended up 3rd. 2.25 lengths behind Prince Kazar. Dunqueezy would have won the race if Dunqueezy hadn't interfered with her. Came back and ran terrible, going a mile on the 23rd of May. That race was won by Bob the Baylor. Cop Car was 2nd, Starquest 3rd. I don't know what happened on the day, but back on the track, training consistently, and Omar Walker, he gets the call. He has got the best out of her so far. To win, I don't know. Number 4, a debutant named African Beauty, born the 30th of May, a big filly by resurgence out of Cruising Beauty by Weekend Cruise. Big D Racing Stables owned this horse. Joseph Thomas Train, Desmond Davis, the breeder, is Latchman the groom, Andrew Wright will ride. African Beauty will need some time to show how beautiful she is. Number 6, Cut Out, should get in the end of the top 4 or 5, as she should have shed some fat from that race and debuted last week. Not ready to win it as yet, but should be on the board or there down below. Number 7, Jan vigorous, inconsistent. Get blinkers on for the first time in her career. And that may do something. We'll see. Number 8, life is light. Interested in the bread filly by Headphone out of Necromancer by Casual Trick. Life is light is coming off a brief respite. I've been looking at her best yet and can upset knees. Number 10, Carlos Vision, a debutant that will be having blinkers and LASIK. It born on the 15th of March, just fitted by Patton Proud, by Visionary Wonder, by Polaris Vision. That breeding is ready for the turf, but turf horses do perform okay in Jamaica. This one was born on March 5th, or I already mentioned that. Carlton Cunningham, owning trained this horse. Carlton Moody, the breeder, working okay, but we need this as a sire, as well as a bloodline. Doesn't produce them really to run early. Number 11, Woman in Love, was all the rage on debut. Sorry, on the 4th of May, going 6 furlongs with Dick Cardenas. And was up on the lead and flattened a bit to be third, 8 lengths behind Quantum Queen Latifah, and all together. We have blinkers on, as well as Radish Roman. Worked very well when the blinkers were fitted. Sunday the 25th of May. 5 furlongs in 101 and 2/5. Came back the following Sunday, 1st of June. 5 furlongs, 101 and 2/5, similar. Well, that says the blinkers should improve her, or have improved her. And the 12 is another debutant named You Are My Sweetie, born 21st of May, just fitted by Burn Identity, out of Mom Rules, by Crucial Trial. Her family owned, Gary Sobrati trains. Second horse here for, sorry, not the second horse for Sobrati. Trevor Ratcliffe James, the breeder, Michael Campbell, the groom. Carlton Malcolm, his first ride in Jamaica for over 15 years. Poor sort who will need much time to be sweet, will have LASIK for her first start. Number 12, Bobby Warrior, useful filly, who didn't get a clear run in parts, several parts, on debut. That was on the 23rd of May. 4 furlongs straight and finished second, 2 lengths behind. Noble Pursuit, well drawn, and will fight for a top 2 slot. Number 11, Woman in Love. Number 13, Bubbling Warrior, could go either way. Number, where am I? Number 8, Light is Light. Number 3, Duchess. Number 6, Callot. Race 6 is a restricted allowance for eligible and made bet frozen up was only won 2 races. And imported frozen up was only 1-1. 15 declared for the 7 furlongs of 1400 meters event. Number 1, Wicked Cassie, 1 of 2 here for trainer Patrick Lynch. Maybe she is nice tomorrow and put her wicked ways away, as I like on the 15th of February, when winning upsetting at 26-1, going 5.5 furlongs, beating so beautiful and awesome line. Number 3, Trainer Todd, inconsistent, but is fitter and can get on the board again if focused to do that. Number 4, Dress Speeds, 1 of 2 here for Trader Jason Costa. This also was privately bought after that last run on May the 10th. Surely very fit and will again do well. Number 4, Providence, the other Da Costa entry here. Found the out of class Midnight Alex, not for catching, is back and is capable of winning this. The fifth galloping the Veloz will be on the lead for a while. Number 11, Our Machine, can get in the lower exotics as usual. Number 4 for me, Take Speed from number 5, Provident. One of the two Jason Acosta horse should win. Number 1, Wicked Cassie, dangerous. Those are the top 3. Number 3, Train of Thought. Number 11, Our Machine. I should mention number 14, Play Fair, who is not to be over for a topless way. And, you know, hasn't done a lot, well, hasn't shown much in the last 10 starts. Looking okay. I'm not too impressed when I last saw this horse. But who knows, maybe that's how he is. 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters, the EOS Trophy. I was the one who formulated a technique to get this horse in the starting gate. George Hassan was the one to show Winston Griffiths and Emilio Rodriguez 2 mornings. I remember that, how to get EOS from running wide. Well, since he has been one of the top horses to race in Jamaica and arguably the best local bred middle distance horse to ever run here. Holds a lot of track records. He won 2 terms once, and you know that, and said to all, "Hey, I can win going any journey." But Philip Fiani had the Viceroy and others to go that route, and wisely restricted EOS to stay running middle distance, as well as EOS was not 100% sound. Anyway, I'm glad this race. Glad I could make some memories of this horse, and not being arrogant. Please, I'm just stating the facts. 7 declared. The graded stakes open along its race for children up. 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters. Number 1, Commandant. How on God's earth is allowing all and sundry so much weight, of which I don't know what to say. He's a top class horse, and we'll have to prove that here. Quite a while we haven't seen these handicapping. I'm not picking and choosing Anita, but I haven't seen her done this before. A lot of people to regard her as the best horse to ever race here. Total rubbish. Anyway, very good horse, and I respect her. Let's get to the race. Commandant is working well. John 1, 57 kilos, with a lot of pace. Has a bullseye on his back. Let's see if he can overcome all. Number 2, Wall Street Trader, 7 furlongs. He's looking sharp at exercise, that I can tell you. Number 3, Is That a Fact? 1 of 2 here for trainer Jason Acosta. Blazed at exercise early May to make, and did show not much, very light, and in this race, and could sit behind the speed and do some damage. Number 4, Digital 1 is too light to be ignored. Just that 7 furlongs again is presently. The light rate may be such, but I don't like this horse to win, but I'm expecting a good display. Number 5, Chief Stars, versatile horse who can fit in the pace or come off the pace. Surely will get speed to chase and should be a tough nut for a top 3 placings at this handicap. The 7 interesting times ahead is a blot in the handicap, and if can improve from that win last out. That race was the 23rd of May, on 7 furlongs, beating Major Danger, who was on the lead in a theory fashion and shortened a bit. Can get in the top 4. Number 5 for me, though, is Todd from number 1, Commandant. Number 3 is That of Fact. Number 7, Interesting Times Ahead. Surely number 4 should be part of the lower exotics. Race 8, 4 furlongs or 800 meters, 11 declared. So restricted alone 5. For neighborhood 5s and up was only won 1 race. An imported 5 runners up who remains a maiden. And 1 more aviator could be more focused this time and can run an improved race as well as win. The 2 Briscoe gets Lasix and the figure 8 for this fast speed and must be fit now and could be a dangerous contender. And the 3-time keeper should get in the top 3 or 4. Where am I? Number 8, Coalition. Let me see. This horse has 2 starts in April off a sudden. Normally flattens approaching the winning pose, but this 4 furlong should suit, especially with Radish Roman riding so well. I'm taking number 8, Coalition, reluctantly. For number 2, Briscoe. Number 1, Motivator. Number 3, Time Keeper. The penultimate race, race 9, has 14 declared, 5 furlongs straight or 1,000 meters straight. It's a restricted around 5 for neighborhood 4s and up was only won once, and imported 4s and up was who remains a maiden. The 3 Rapida has looked a different filly since in New Barn. No published workout, but I wouldn't be surprised. She comes with a very good display and may even win. Number 4, Limited Market, good factor in top 5. Number 6, Divine Viva. Last 2 displays makes her a factor somewhere in the top 5. Number 7, a Plum. This one has speed, but to hold old same is an issue. Number 8, Buttercup. Had hurt a lot in the pick 6. Majority of the punters backed this horse, I should say. I thought she would have won, seeing that May 4th 5 furlong straight race, where after slowing to stride and finished second, 200 trim she called to Princess Catalina, had number 14 Chinita Express in this race. That was of sudden, that May 4th race. So obviously she was head over heels for that going 6.5 furlongs. Should benefit. And it was Henry. His experience should have Buttercup buttered in the winner's enclosure. Number 11 of Hiatus. Love this route, but I'm passing on E to win. Number 12, Golden Lawyer. What happened last time? You tell me. 31st of May, that's the last route. Should have run much better in that 6 furlong event. Came challenging entering the straight and flattened badly to be 13 and 6 behind Chief Dissident Never and Military Light and Company. Quickly back, I don't see this horse winning, but I could eat my words. Returning Cherry Blossom last weekend easily won that race, coming off a very long break. Quickly back and can get into the lower order of the exotics. Number 14, Chinita Estrella, can get in the lower end of the board. Number 8, though, that's my selection, Buttercup. Number 3, Rapila. Number 6, Divine Diva. Number 14, Chinita Estrella. Number 11, Reluctantly Rodam. We come to the big one. Jamaica 1,000 guineas. The grade 1 race for 3 fillies. First Classic for 2025. 15 declared. A mileage run or 1,600 meters. Number 3, Burning Edge, was very unlucky on May 4th. Didn't really get a good break and got interfered with and did tremendously well with 57 kilos to get within the neck behind Social Aviator. As a matter of fact, Burning Edge took up the running at the following point, but with so many incidents, couldn't hold the eventual winner, Social Aviator, who is back in this race, number 11. Good chance, Burning Edge, to make up for that loss. Number 5, Pretty Perfect, ran green on debut. That was on the, where was it? 6th of April, yes. And one that she asked her to move, she moved like a good horse. I don't think she was all that interested in May the 4th, but has been stopped at the exercise and is looking good enough and can surely get in the top 3 or 4. Number 6, Perfect Affair, working okay for this, and it would be pleasing if this horse does well here for Oda Micros, who is the non-approved name for Michelle and Michael Bernard, a humanitarian, a great person, and someone who is highly respected, and that is surely due to he. Number 11, Social Aviator. Ran well to catch number 3, Burning Edge, and that what you'd call against trial. That was on May 25th. Working okay and sitting level with Burning Edge this time. I think Burning Edge has the edge. Number 13, Hansa, won with a paperweight of 49 kilos on the 25th of April, going 7 furlongs, beating Social Aviator and company. That was her last race. Working okay. I wonder why she hasn't raced in between this race, but which is maybe having her in the fridge and decide to let her out now with first time basics. Top 3. Number 3, Burning Edge, who I think should win. Number 13, Anza. Number 11, Social Aviator. Number 5, Pretty Perfect. I'm expecting a good one from that one. Number 6, Perfect Fair, should be in the top 5. That's it. Good luck. Join me tomorrow afternoon when I'll try and help you with your selections for the Sunday race meet, which features the 2,000 guineas, same distance as the 1,000 guineas 1 mile. Take care.